Hi guys, so today I'm going to be doing my huge summer book haul. I have quite a few books to show you that I bought over the course of May, June, July, and August, and I'm really happy with what I got. I got a lot of these books used, but I also got some gifts for my birthday. So before I jump in with the book haul, I just wanted to let you know that I'm not going to be going into great detail about each of these books because I have quite a few to show you. I think I have 25 or 27 books to show you. I really don't have the time to give you guys a plot summary. I'm just going to jump right in with a stack of essay collections and short story collections. So the first book is Lean In for Graduates, which I won from a giveaway that was run by Tiff Reads. I will leave a link down below to her channel. I really enjoy watching her videos. The next couple books I got from a local used bookstore. So I got this collection of essays by James Baldwin, which I'm really excited about because it's a Library of America edition, and I think I got it for $4 or $5, and this includes Notes of a Native Son, Nobody Knows My Name, The Fire Next Time, No Name in the Street, The Devil Finds Work, and other essays. Then I got some short stories by James Baldwin, and this is Going to Meet the Man. Another collection of essays that I got is Music for Chameleons by Truman Capote. As many of you know, I really love Truman Capote's writing, especially his nonfiction, so In Cold Blood is one of my favorite books. I have another collection of short stories, and this is the collected short stories of Anton Chekhov, and I really love this cover, and I love these editions, and I'm really excited to read some of his short stories. I've heard that his short stories are just amazing, and I've been meaning to get into reading more collections like this, and I really enjoy Russian literature, so I'm really excited to read this. And finally, I have a book that I bought new a couple months ago, and this is Hans Christian Andersen's Fairy Tales, and this is a very beautiful edition from Penguin. I think this is their deluxe classics editions, and I'm really excited to read this because I really enjoyed reading Philip Pullman's Fairy Tales from the Brothers Grimm, and I've been meaning to read more fairy tales. I have a couple of nonfiction books. So first I have Orientalism by Edward Said. I've read several excerpts from this book for various classes, and I've been meaning to read the full-length book. Another nonfiction book I got is The Professor and the Madman, which is about the Oxford English Dictionary. And finally, the last nonfiction book I got is Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil, which one of my friends recently read, and she absolutely loved it. Now I'm going to jump right in and show you all of the novels that I bought. So one of the novels I recently bought is The Luzhin Defense by Vladimir Nabokov. As many of you probably know, I love Nabokov. I've read 5 of his books. I will leave a link down below to my video that I did on him, and I really enjoy his writing. I love his writing style especially. Sometimes I don't really love his plots, but I do especially love his writing, so it keeps me wanting to read more and more of his novels. I got Lullabies for Little Criminals, which is a book that's set in Montreal, and it's a Canadian novel that a lot of people seem to love. And then I also got, and this I'm really excited about, Notes from the Underground in this really nice Everyman's Library edition. I don't really like the edition that I have of this novel, so I'm really excited to have a nicer edition to put on my shelves. The next book I have is The Golem and the Jinni, and I've been wanting to read this ever since it came out, so I'm happy to have a copy. One of my friends got me Americana by Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie for my birthday, and I'm really excited to read this because the Writers of Color book club is reading this month, and we're going to have a really great discussion. I just know we're going to have a great discussion about this book. So I'll leave a link down below to the Goodreads group so that you can join in the discussion about this novel. I have 2 books that I've already read, and the first is The House in Paris by Elizabeth Bowen. I'll leave a link down below to my wrap-up where I discuss this book. And then I also read The House on Mango Street by Sandra Cisneros, which I really enjoyed. I don't think I did a wrap-up the month that I read this. I got 2 mystery novels, and I've never actually heard of these. This is Maisie Dobbs and then Birds of a Feather, and I think these are part of a series. I got an edition of Pride and Prejudice because I don't own a copy, and I've been meaning to reread this for quite a while, so I'm looking forward to rereading this, and now that I have a copy, I'll probably do it sooner rather than later. The next book I got is Everything is Illuminated by Jonathan Safran Foer, and I got the movie edition on purpose. I saw this at a used bookstore in Toronto when I was visiting, and I absolutely love this cover. I think it's just such a cool cover, and I actually usually don't like movie cover editions, but this one I absolutely loved. The next book I got is a lot bigger than I expected it to be, and this is Group Portrait of a Lady by Heinrich Böll, and I bought this with a gift card that one of my friends gave me for my birthday, and I wasn't expecting it to be almost 450 pages. I thought it was going to be 200 pages, and it's absolutely huge, but I'm really excited to read another of his works because I really enjoyed The Clown. I bought a Greek classic, and this is Daphnis and Chloe by Longus. A book that a lot of people keep telling me to read is Daphne du Maurier's Rebecca, and I'm really excited to finally own this because I've been looking forward to reading it, and I think I'm going to read it pretty soon, probably in the fall, just because I feel like it's the kind of book you want to read when it's cold outside. Also, when I was in Toronto, I picked up How the Garcia Girls Lost Their Accents and then The Yiddish Policeman's Union. So these are two books that I've been meaning to read ever since I bought them, but somehow haven't gotten around to them, but they both sound really good. Another book I got in Toronto actually is Salvage the Bones by Jesmyn Ward. I also picked up A History of Love by Nicole Krauss, and Ashley from Climb the Stacks really enjoyed this book, and I think it's really her recommendation that made me want to read it. So Jean from Bookish Thoughts mentioned Robin Hobb in one of her videos, and ever since she mentioned this series, I'm not sure what the series is called, Rain Wild Chronicles, and this is book 1, Dragon Keeper, and I've been meaning to read more fantasy, so when she mentioned this book, I knew I wanted to pick it up, so when I saw it at my used bookstore, I couldn't help but just pick it up. On that same trip to the bookstore, I bought State of Wonder by Ann Patchett, and one of my friends really loves this novel, and I really enjoyed the other novel I read by Ann Patchett, which was Bel Canto, so I've been looking forward to reading more of her books. And finally, I have two Penguin classics here. The first is the Penguin Book of Gaslight Crime, which is a collection of short stories. And then I'm really excited because I got The Magician by W. Somerset Maugham, and as you all know, I really enjoy his novels. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, and of course, let me know if you've read any of these books, and if you want to read any of these books. As you can tell, I haven't read most of them, so we could maybe do a buddy read or even a group read if a lot of people are interested in reading a specific book. Hope you guys have a really great day, and I'll see you soon.